Hey, Jim Creel with Wild Horses here. What I'm about to show you is the brand new Dakota Digital VHX dash. Digital dash, gauge cluster, whatever you want to call it. This takes the whole digital dash concept to a whole new level. Take a look at this. Okay, first off, what I'm showing you is one of 4 VHX series dashes from Dakota Digital. Fits the 66 to 77 Bronco, fits the 61 to 66 Ford truck. This particular one we're showing you here is the carbon fiber blue. You can see how it's backlit with the blue when the lights come on. There's also the same thing in a red version. And then there's an alloy version of this in the red and the blue. And that's basically just a different look to the face of the gauge. They all function the same. So I'm going to go through just a few of the things with you. If you'll notice, of course, when it lights up, that there's 2 LCD screens down at the bottom. All of those can be programmed with any of the 6 functions, such as the fuel, the temperature, oil pressure, volts, RPM, miles per hour. Some of the things and features that you've got here, you've got a high-speed recall, you've got high RPM recall, the 0 to 60 time. You can check a quarter-mile time, your quarter-mile end speed. There's also a clock built in. You can set this up as a metric conversion to give you metric readout in kilometers. It's got a lot of built-in indicators, your common ones, your right and left turn signal, your high beam. But there's also a check engine light if you need that, brake warning light indicator, like if you have your e-brake on, if you want to set a switch for that, four-wheel drive indicator, a wait to start indicator, a cruise control indicator, gear position indicator, which displays the full gear word, but that's when you're using it in conjunction with the Dakota Digital GSS 2000 for those of you using an automatic tranny that want that feature of being told what gear you're in. So that's just some of the features. Let me get you a little zoomed in look here. And again, this is the carbon fiber blue version. You can kind of see the carbon fiber pattern in there, and we'll show you some of the other versions as well. Now this is just one of 4 of the faces. This is the silver alloy. There's a blue lit version. This of course is in display mode, which you can actually set it in that mode after you've done your install so that you can impress all your friends and all that good stuff. So this is something you can actually do sitting there at the car show. You can have it in this display mode. Anyway, this is the silver alloy. You notice it lights up in blue. There's a silver alloy red, and of course there's a carbon fiber blue and red. And the 4 different versions are just 4 different looks. They all function the same way. Of course, each of them have the basic fuel level, temperature, oil pressure, volts, miles per hour, and the tach. There's all kinds of programmable functions and features to these gauge clusters, and a lot of extra built-in indicators that you may or may not use. Of course, you've got your right and left turn signal and your high beam indicator that we're all going to use, but in addition to that, there's a check engine indicator, brake warning indicator, four-wheel drive indicator, wait to start indicator, cruise control indicator, and there's also, for you guys using an automatic transmission, there's a gear position indicator which displays the full gear word as long as you're going to use the Dakota Digital GSS 2000. So basically, if you want to be told you're in first, second, third, overdrive, whatever, you can buy that additional Dakota Digital product and plug it in and see the word for what gear you're in.